Morning. So this is a little different of a video. It is now currently 2:10 a.m. and I'm up, and I can tell from my body I'm probably not going to fall asleep until about 3:30, and I will get up around 5 or 5:30. And so I wanted to share this in case you're like me, who is a bit of a freak or feels that way, right? Because I only require 2 to 6 hours of sleep a night. Occasionally I'll put myself to bed if it's a really stressful time and my life has been crazy the past several years, that I'll force myself to sleep a little longer on the times I know my body needs to heal. But for the most part, it's 2 to 6 hours of sleep. If some nights I'm either at a desk or I'm in bed working, if I nod off for an hour, I physically cannot go back to sleep. And so after years of lectures from friends and family and exes, I finally went to my doctor, and she asked me a pretty profound question, right? It was, do you feel refreshed when you wake up? And I had to answer the question, yes. Like, some mornings I do not even need coffee. I love what I do in business and marketing, and it's like playing four-dimensional chess with people playing checkers. So I love it. And I love the fact that I don't sleep. I do. Not like insomnia where people really lament not sleeping. I don't. I love being up 20 hours a day. I get a lot done. And so one of the things that I wanted to share is about things I've learned along the way. One is REM, rapid eye movement, is the deepest, most restorative sleep that you can be in. And the way it works is that you go in it right when you fall asleep and then out of it. And there are real quick bursts of staying in it, going in it and staying in it. And you stay in it the longest right before you wake up. What my Apple Watch Fitbit has basically showed me, and again, I know it's not perfect, but it's a gauge, is that I'm going in REM right when I fall asleep and staying in it longer, and then going out, in, out longer. So when I'm looking at it, basically I'm getting the equivalent of either deep or REM sleep, the same equivalent during, let's say, a 2 or 3 hour sleep as somebody who's slept for 8 hours. And so one of the things I wanted to mention is that in the world of academia, it's getting really shady, right? A lot of great research that comes out of it, but some that's really there. And I'm using Baudrillard, who's a French philosopher, in my PhD dissertation, and he coined the term in the 1970s called hyperreality, which basically means when everything gets fake. So when you're looking at all these studies and people are lecturing you, oh, you're going to die if you don't get an 8 hour sleep, you have to understand how your body works, right? Because in the end, everything that comes out of the government and the medical community is based on averages, and not everybody's average. There are now genetic studies showing that people don't require 8 hours of sleep. And I obviously have figured out how to be able to adjust my sleep rhythm. So if you're struggling, talk to your doctor or ask that simple question. Do you feel rested when you wake up? So back to work.